All right, our Monday night doubleheader starts with the champs. LeBron and the Cavs still have the best record in the East. But John Wall and the hard-charging Wizards have risen to the 3 spot. They've won 17 in a row at home. Cavs and Wiz, Spurs and Grizz on TNT. Cavs and Wizards called by Kevin Harlan, Grant Hill, and Lewis Johnson. And then the Spurs and Grizzlies with Brian Anderson, Greg Anthony, and Dennis Scott. Here in Atlanta's Studio J, it's TNT NBA Tip-Off presented by Auto Trader. Bernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal.
Congratulations to all the
Sunday.
I want to personally apologize to Tom Brady and Coach Belichick. I was wrong.
Because last week you said never going to bet against him.
But I did, and I was wrong. Never bet against the two geniuses.
How'd that wager on the Falcons work out?
Hey, Ryan Kaminsky, it did not work out well. Never bet against Coach Belichick and Tom Brady. Congratulations to the Atlanta.
To the New England Patriots.
I think Joshua Hand JoJo. With the hand JoJo, that it? I could say some stuff about that, but I'm going to leave it alone.
Yeah, very
hey, listen,
great
man,
restraint on
you gotta,
your part.
Hey, listen, the Atlanta Falcons had a terrific season, but Bill Belichick and Tom Brady.
Unbelievable.
It was, Shaq, you were at the game too?
I was at the game.
I was at the game too as well. Both of us were at the game. But it was
like. What was crazy about that? So I'm at the game and they're up. So I leave with about 5 minutes left. So I'm walking through the tunnel, the crowd goes crazy, right? So now it's 28-26. So I'm sitting there and watching. They tied it up. But I said, you know what, Falcons going to win. So I had to walk all the way around the arena to get back to my car. And by the time I got to the car, the fireworks were going on, the Patriots fans were running. So I asked the guy, I said, what happened? He was like, the Patriots won. I was like, that's a tough loss.
Yeah, I was.
That's a tough loss.
Oh, man,
sure. Is it a tough loss?
Yeah.
It gets tougher than that one. But you could actually see. You always talk about the energy being sucked out of a building, because I was on the Falcons side right behind the Falcons bench, and you hear it all, ATL, ATL. And then
Good seats, Jack.
Yeah.
First of all, you know he didn't pay for them.
You don't know what I did.
All I'm saying is they're good seats.
Yeah, but I'm saying he got them.
You don't know what I did, man.
Come on, you didn't pay for them.
You don't know what I did. Second,
you could just say, yes, I did.
No, you don't need to know that.
He got you did.
That's not any of our business if I spend money or don't spend money.
But Ken, you know what? When I was playing for Phil Jackson, like, you know, in L.A., you like to celebrate, do a lot of antics. He always used to say, don't disrespect the basketball guys. And I saw a lot of people celebrate when they were up 28-3, dancing and talking and doing this.
You know, but the funny thing
sending out tweets and sending out memes.
What you call it? Coach Smith, his thing when we were on the Patriot side losing, he would go, we're right where we want to be. And I'd be like, we ain't right where I want to be. Right. But he would always have that calm demeanor. Right where we want to be, guys.
Let's talk about the doubleheader we got here.
We do?
Game 1.
Let's talk about the Super Bowl.
Auto Trader player comparison. And we got John Wall and Kyrie Irving. And
John Wall's playing better.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yes, he is.
Well, look at the last line, the double-doubles.
Yeah.
30 for John Wall, 8 for Kyrie Irving. In fact, you look at the 5 point guards who are on the Eastern Conference All-Star team, Wall and 4 others. Kyrie, Isaiah Thomas, Kemba Walker, Kyle Lowry have a combined 28 double-doubles. John Wall has 30
John Wall
at this point.
Is the best point guard in the Eastern Conference.
You're taking him over Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, yes. Isaiah Thomas is a better scorer. But as far as a complete basketball player, John Wall is the best point guard in the Eastern Conference.
Oh, my gosh. Well, surprising that those guys can't get double-doubles. That is surprising to me. But, you know, obviously in Cleveland, really, you know, LeBron handles the ball more. But, man, that's an astounding stat that you not getting double-doubles when you have the ball that much in your hand and you're that much of a scorer on your team. That is astounding.
Everybody needs more playmakers.
18th in scoring, second in assists.
Had enough.
And second in
Never have enough
steals
playmakers, apparently.
is John Wall. This is a big game for Washington, and if you need proof, you listen to what John Wall had to say. His quote going into this game is, I've been in some big regular season games, but I don't think anyone's bigger than this one. Cavs are a team that's playing okay, but they're the defending champs. We know which team we have to chase in the East. We got a great home streak going on. They've won 17 in a row. It's going to be packed. A lot of people here. It's on TV. Going to be an important game for us. How big a game for Washington, Shaq?
You know, it's a big game. You know, when you play against the champs, Ernie, you always want to bring your best. You know, they're going to be playing way above their heads, but, you know, John Wall has slipped a little bit. You know, last year we said him and Bradley Beal was the second backcourt. He got injured, came in out of shape, as he alluded to when he was here on the show, but now he's back in shape. He's playing excellent ball. He's going to be coming out ready to play hard and show people that hey, you know, you talk about LeBron, you talk about Kyrie, but you can't forget Mr. John Wall. He's definitely in the conversation, and I probably have to agree with Chuck on him being the best point guard in the East.
Ernie, there's out of 82 games, there's probably, what'd you say, 10 to 15 that are like, okay.
You circle them?
You circle them because...
Or they become circled because teams have moved up and start doing things.
And you know, first of all, when you playing against a great player, that's always a big game. But if there's a team you're playing, like we might play this team for the championship, or we got to beat this team in our conference, your antennas go up. And I understand exactly what John Wall is talking. He know everything in the Eastern Conference is going to go through Cleveland. And we had this conversation last week. I have no idea who the second best team in the Eastern Conference is. Boston, Toronto, or Washington. I just don't know. I'm not ready to make that, but I'm looking forward to this game tonight.
Wiz have won 14 out of 16. What kind of a measuring stick is this if you're able to beat Cleveland tonight?
Well, I don't know if the measuring stick is just beating them. I think it will give them a confidence boost. But I think their measuring stick is over these 25 games right before All-Star game happens, kind of seeing where they have been and where they were. They are a totally different basketball team for the first month and a half of the season than they are now. They have done almost, not a complete 180, but they have done things that are surprising.
Well, they were 7-13, and now they're 23-7 since that start.
They have done something surprising because they really weren't playing with a style of play, and when we had John Wall on, we keep saying this, he said, I got in shape. And to me now, he creates a pace for that team, and they create pace and space that they couldn't do before.
Cavs are 34-15. The Wizards up to number 3 in the East at 30-20. That's game one of our double dip.
That's what Chuck was doing this weekend, Ernie.
A little up in
Earning
smoke
that
there,
money.
I think it's a little more than that.
Up in
a little more than that.
I was drinking champagne when we were up 28-3, though.
Drinking that champagne.
I was drinking that champagne.
Wow. Simone Biles?
She's so tiny, yet so beautiful.
I could say she's tiny, and you're huge, whatever. Get used to those as the night goes on.
It's all fun and games. Somebody get an eye poked out.
You got one poked out this weekend.